Labour Minister Pat McFadden was put on the spot during a tense live interview on BBC Breakfast as presenter Jon Kay grilled him on the party's manifesto and the lack of transparency regarding planned welfare reform. The discussion quickly became uncomfortable as McFadden struggled to defend Labour's stance on benefit changes that were not mentioned in their election campaign. Kay began by pointing out that McFadden had played a key role in drafting the Labour manifesto for the last general election, which took place just 8 months ago. He challenged McFadden on why there had been little to no mention of significant welfare reforms in the document, especially given Labour's recent announcements of major changes to the system. Shouldn't you have been a bit more upfront, a lot more upfront, so people would have been better prepared for these changes? Kay, clearly uneasy, McFadden attempted to pivot the discussion, stating, "We're the party of work. We always want to see people in work. We're not comfortable with the situation where we've got 1,000 people a day applying for one of these benefits, where the numbers have grown so much in recent years, and where the UK is an outlier compared to other countries of similar incomes." However, Kay was quick to interrupt, pointing out that McFadden had not directly answered the question. Pressing further, he stated, "Okay, I get that, but as you say, these figures go back over years. You say the system is broken and has been for years, so why didn't you mention it in your manifesto? Why didn't you tell the country what you were clearly planning and wanting to do?" The tough questioning left McFadden visibly struggling to provide a clear response. He eventually defended the government's position, stating, "The system that we're bringing forward today is in line with what we've always wanted to do. Have a welfare state that's there for people who need support but also maximizes the chances of people getting into work. When you are in government, it's your job to face up to big challenges, and I think reforming the welfare state is one of the biggest challenges we face today." The exchange highlighted a growing concern among voters and critics regarding Labour's transparency and accountability. Many have questioned why such significant policy changes were not included in their manifesto, raising doubts about whether the party misled the public ahead of their decisive election victory. The interview drew a strong reaction from viewers and political analysts alike, with some praising Kay for holding Labour to account and others criticising McFadden's inability to provide a straightforward answer. As the debate over welfare reforms continues, this moment on live television may add to the pressure on Labour to justify their policy decisions and clarify their long-term strategy for welfare in the UK.